Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This week we're going to go through and we're going to make an attempt at Damascus. If this all goes well, maybe we're going to make a knife or an axe or something out of it. We'll see how it goes. This is my first time, so let's do this together. Give you a little bit of background about what we're doing. Damascus is basically going to be forge welding different types of steel together into one billet. Today we're going to be using 15N20, which is going to be a high nickel content steel. And the other blend that we're using is a 1084 steel, and that's going to be a tool steel. So we got some steel here, we just got to cut it up, and then from there we're going to clean it all really well, weld it all together, and then from there heat it up and see if we can actually get this to forge. Come with me and let's do this. Our 1084 and our 15N20 all cut up. I went back with the angle grinder and just cleaned up all the faces and the edges. The number one thing that you need to keep in mind about Damascus is you want these to be as clean as possible before you put it all together, before putting it in the forge. So I've already gone through and hit them with the grinder, cleaning everything up. From here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wipe them down with some acetone, and then we're going to stack them up in an alternating pattern, and then go ahead and from there we can go and weld it up and get a stick on it and then get it in the forge. Let's do this. Okay, so we got our pattern it up. We got it all clamped together. You want to make sure that these are as flat and tight as possible. You don't want gaps in here. From here, we're going to take this over to the welder. And we're going to throw a couple beads on each corner to hold everything in place. Got one billet ready to go in the forge. Okay, now that we got our steel welded up, it's time to fire the forge. Once we're warm on the forge, we're going to go ahead and put our steel in here. We want to get this to a dull orange. Then we're going to pull it out and we're going to put borax on it and go ahead and seal all the seams between the metal. And then from there put it back up and we're going to heat it all the way up and we're going to try the forge levels. So what the borax is going to be doing here is it's actually going to go ahead and it's going to seal the metal on all the edges, and it's actually going to prevent oxidation from getting in between all of the surfaces that we're trying to forge weld here. So if you can see, it's all kind of cooking in there. That's what we're looking for there. And from here, put it back in the forge, break her back up again. Guys, now we're going to go ahead and pull this out. As quick as we can get this out, the better. And we're going to go ahead and we want to hit this with fast and light hits. We want to make sure to seat the forge weld that we're doing here. Let's see if we get this going. From here, we're going to go ahead and put it in the forge one more time, heat her back up. We're going to make sure those welds are set by the same thing, light and fast hits one more time. Okay guys, we went through and we got 2 heat cycles so far on this Damascus billet. I like what I'm seeing so far. I do have a little bit of a delamination right here, if you can see that here. But I think with a little bit more time, a little bit more heat, a little bit more hammering, we might be able to get that to set. We'll have to find out. Worst come to worst, we're going to lose that one layer of Damascus there on top. Other than that, everything's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night for tonight. If you like what you're seeing, please give the video a like. If you want to be notified of more videos popping up, go ahead and give us a subscribe. From there you can turn on notifications and find out whenever I'm posting the latest content. Other than that, hope you guys have a wonderful night. See you guys soon. Okay guys, well we're going to go ahead and start part 2. I was going to go ahead and just cut it last night and go ahead and get a video up for you. Just thinking about it, I couldn't leave it where we were. I want to get some more forging into our Damascus billet and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to go ahead and get this forge fired up and let's see what we can do with it. Just to update you, this is where we're at so far. I feel like we're getting some good sandwiching in there, kind of pressure, getting everything squished down. All we can do is keep hammering and find out what we got. So let's go ahead and get this thing back to the forge and see what happens. Okay guys, well if we can see here, if you look really close, if we can get the camera focus in here. When I started hitting on the side, trying to squish this way in from the left and the right of the billet, it started blowing out on me in multiple layers there, if you can see that. So at this point, I'm not sure if this billet is savable or not. Obviously, every one of those delaminations is done. I'm gonna go ahead and play with this a little bit off camera and see if we can save what's left in the middle that's maybe still got some forge weld to it, but obviously the majority of that there, just the forge weld didn't take. So we need to play with it a little bit more, see if we can get this going again. Worst come to worst, we'll go ahead and give this another go in a later video. But either way, if nothing else, we know how not to forge weld at this point. So if you guys like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button so that you can come back and find more of my videos. Give me a like, give me a comment. Let's talk about what went wrong here. Other than that, see you guys soon.